Sorry. There was a bee. Hello and welcome back to my channel. This week I am putting the final touches on my Sarah from Labyrinth costume. I can't believe it's finally coming to an end. I feel like I've been working on this forever, but the end is in sight. So without any further ado, let's go! So the last thing I have to make is her silvery headdress here. So for that I'm going to use different lengths of millinery wire. I have some fake leaves and some silver ribbon and a whole bunch of hot glue. First of all, I'm going to get my mannequin head and I'm going to wrap it in Glad Wrap to protect it from any stray bits of hot glue. Using the reference as a guide, I just begin wrapping wire in random shapes and hot gluing it together. Then I steal some leaves from these fake flowers and glue those in place. Here I'm actually trying to drape some glue threads along the wires to make them look a bit more cobwebby, just like was done in the original headdress. And now it's time to repeat it all again for the second side. And finally, I just loop some silver ribbons over each side. Alright, so I just finished up gluing together all the wire for the headdress and adding the ribbons and the leaves to it. It doesn't look like much right now, but I'm about to go outside and spray paint it silver, and then hopefully you'll be able to see it. Of course, it'll show up a lot better when it's on my dark hair rather than this reflective mannequin head that it's currently on. Cool, let's go! Right, so I've just sort of pinned it in my hair just so you can kind of get a better look of how it's going to look on dark hair. It's definitely much more visible now. It'll also look a lot better once I've actually done, you know, the ginormous puffy 80s hair, and it'll fit a lot better, but yeah, really happy with how it looks. Hello, so it's my last day of working on Sarah. All I have left to do is make the little pouch full of goblin gems that holds up the front part of her skirt, and to put the little slash bits of tulle on the sleeve, and it's done, so that won't take me too long. So let's go and do that. I start by drawing out the shape of the goblin gem pouch and cutting it out of the tulle. Then I sew it together on my machine using a zigzag stitch and turn it right way out. Then I fill it up using an assortment of random crystals I had lying around. To the back of the pouch I added this pin closure, so I'm able to pin it to the skirt layer and essentially hold it up with it. Next, I'm sewing the sleeve gathers in place by hand and attaching some tulle. I then attack the tulle at random, just creating slashes and distressing it. The costume is finished, it's right here in front of me. I just did my final stitch on it, so I'm going to go do some hair and makeup and get ready to see what it looks like all together. So there you have it. That's how I made my Sarah from Labyrinth costume. I'm so happy with how this version turned out, especially when you go back and compare it to my 2016 version. I did all the upgrades I could have wanted to do, which was make the sleeves 5 times as puffy. I made a pannier skirt so it had the right silhouette this time. I managed to sew the horrible, terrible organza fabric in a way that meant that it didn't fray every time I looked at it. Yeah, just beyond happy with how it turned out. Something I would like to change on it though is I think I might do another one of the crystal organza layers in between the top layer of lace fabric and the second underneath layer, because I don't think having it on the third layer underneath, I don't think it's shining through as well as it could, so I might go back and add another layer in. Who knows? But other than that, super happy with it, and I can't wait to wear it to a convention. Fingers crossed our one doesn't get cancelled this year. Anyway, that's Sarah done. I am now moving full force into making something else. I think I'm going to do a couple of spooky things because we've got Halloween coming up and it's spooky month after all. And then I'm going to be making some more costumes. Some ones to look forward to in the future that I will be doing. Katniss and Peter from The Hunger Games. I'm doing William and Jocelyn from A Knight's Tale. I'm making a Victor Crumb costume. I'm making Padme from Attack of the Clones. So if any of those interest you, be sure to subscribe and stick around so you can see when they happen. And other than that, I just like sewing and having fun here. Until next time, we'll see you then. Bye!